Korg Volca keys. Korg Volca keys. Now, I've been putting up some videos since since the kick has been out. Since the first controversial video started out being very, very controversial, with me saying that the kick is better than Arturia's drum brute kick. And after that, I started to take the kick out and put it up against the other Volcas. And it has led me to the keys. So here's what I started thinking. Can I make a better kick with the keys? All right. I started playing around with this thing, and this is what I stumble upon. So I stop right here because, with the synthesizer, which is what this is, you can make kicks, snares, and hi-hats, right? So, that shit sounds nice. And I don't know if that note, but there's a note too in there. So what I have is the LFO rate all the way to the left, all the way down, the pitch all the way down, then the cutoff all the way down. I have the attack all the way to the left, and I have my decay release open almost fully, damn near fully, and then the sustain is open. When I started to play with the VSF, I have the cutoff set, which is what's giving me the kick sound. Look, y'all already know the keys is ridiculous. I mean, this is probably the best Volca. This, and I guess maybe the FM, maybe duking it out for number one, but I think keys is no doubt number one. So to get the kick, I just click the cutoff. Come on, man, that's absurd. See, like right there, okay, so. And when I hit that peak, that seems to be what gave me the nice kick sound right there, and that nice 808 sound. I mean, that's a pretty nice 808. Now you got that kick sound, that Zapp and Roger kick. Okay, so let's go into answering my question. The keys is absurd. The keys. If you don't have the keys, you tripping. But with that being said, I don't know if I will say that it will make a better kick than the Volca kick. Not to mention the amount of tweaking you're gonna have to do to get to the kick. But even when you're there, I don't think you're gonna necessarily get a better sound than the kick. I'm gonna pull the kick out so we can hear it, but because I can sit here all day and try to find, and craft the kick. But what I'm hearing is that in terms of making different kick sounds, this is crushing it because you can make so many more type of kick sounds out of this than you can the kick. I will say that much. Because you have a bigger parameter or matrix in terms of tweaking. So that's going to give you the ability to craft different sounds. So quite naturally, you're going to be able to make more kicks out of this thing. So what I'm thinking that I'm going to do, I haven't done, but the thought just came to me, is that when you layer these two things up to make, ridiculous. Now that was in fifth. So now right here, I mean, this. It's making my windows rattle, and it's like it's not a bad kick sound at all. I mean, you gotta put your headphones on, man. This right here is making my windows rattle. And see, by it being chromatic, you definitely have, which is the kick is too, but I'm definitely hearing, tones, hearing the notes. Wow, yeah, you gotta put your headphones on. This is again, looking at this in relation to the kick just really makes me appreciate and re-see just how dope the key. I think it's clear that the keys is the best Volca. I don't think many people are going to argue that. The keys is absurd. I mean, this is, if you're gonna have two of one Volca, this is the one that you want to have two of, in my opinion. The keys and probably the bass, but the keys is, I mean, this is ridiculous. So I don't want to make this too long. I'm not going to draw it out. Before I go though, let me just, because we all heard the kick. So, but just to get a real quick comparison side by side, and again, I just made maybe two kick sounds. One that was heavily 808, and the other one was I guess you could say that's 909ish, maybe. And you can craft way more kicks than what I just did, but at least with the kick, you're kind of, it's like a handicap because you immediately have a kick sound that you can work with. Yeah, that's woo, woo, boy. Hey man, you heard that? Oh my God. Now, yeah. See, the keys. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do y'all hear that, man? Ooh, I'm not. Look, look, man. you got to go out and get the kick. There's no doubt about that. Um, but the keys is but the ooh wee. Mm, mm, mm. To answer my question, no, the keys cannot make a better kick than the Volca kick. However, I will say that the Volca keys can make more kick sounds than the Volca kick. Because again, it's a synthesizer that has more parameters. So you're going to be able to make more kick sounds out of the keys. But however, the Volca kick, I mean, this thing is, every time I put it up to something, man, now the bass is dope too, but it just, they have really done something special with this Volca kick, man. I mean, this thing is nice. So I don't know, man. I think, you know, in ranking the keys first, I'm thinking maybe the kick and the bass are like neck and I think the kick might be. But see, it's so much more you can do with the other ones, but the sound, what you can do with the kick. Oh my God, man, this is look again. I'm not gonna draw this out. Kick is ridiculous. The keys is ridiculous. Korg is killing it. If you guys don't own any Volcas, you tripping. This is buy secondhand if you're not certain, but start with these if you're gonna start with any of the Volcas. Start with the keys, the kick, or the bass, and then from there you go from the sample. I'm sorry, the FM too. Tripping the FM as well. Maybe the FM probably over the bass. So it's probably the keys, kick, FM, bass, sample, and then the beats. So next, what I'll do is I'll bring out the Volca kick and we'll put it up against the Volca sample and see the comparison there. So for now, this is John G, the MVP, showing you the Volca kick alongside next to the Volca keys. And the question was, I asked myself, can the Volca keys make a better kick than the Volca kick? And my conclusion is no. However, the Volca keys can make more kick sounds than the Volca kick. And I'm going to say that Volca keys is the number one Volca. This is a dope Volca, without a doubt. But the Volca kick, ridiculous. I'm out. Fade to black.